My mother-in-law called me a gold digger, so I pulled out the prenup that proves I'm the one with the gold. From the moment I married into my husband's family, my mother-in-law, Linda, decided she didn't like me. At first, I thought it was just typical in-law awkwardness, but no. She made it her personal mission to paint me as some scheming outsider who trapped her precious son. For context, I've been with my husband Mark for 6 years, married for 2. Before I even met him, I had my own condo, a stable career in project management, and a very healthy savings account. I wasn't rich, but I was financially independent and proud of it. Meanwhile, Mark was doing well, but I actually earned slightly more than him when we first met. Money was never a point of tension between us, except with Linda. From day one, she made snide comments like, "Must be nice to find a man who takes care of everything. I hope you're not with him just for the lifestyle." Mark's always been too generous. Some women take advantage of that. It didn't matter that I was literally paying half the rent, half the bills, and even covering vacations sometimes. To her, I was automatically a gold digger because apparently, no woman could possibly love her son unless there was money involved. Things escalated during wedding planning. She told Mark, "If you don't make her sign a prenup, don't expect me to show up." Joke's on her. I was the one who requested the prenup. Why? Because I had more assets at the time, and I wanted everything to be clean, fair, and beyond suspicion. She was furious when she discovered the truth. "What kind of woman makes the man sign a prenup? That's insulting," she shrieked. Mark had to step in and remind her it was a mutual agreement, but she never got over it. Fast forward to recently, Mark got promoted, and we hosted a family dinner to celebrate. Everything was fine until Linda decided to make a toast. She stood up, glass in hand, and said, "I just want to say I'm glad my son is doing well at work. God knows he needs to, since he's carrying so much on his back now that he's married." The whole table went quiet. I laughed it off and said, "Actually, we support each other equally." She smirked and replied loud enough for everyone to hear, "Oh honey, let's not pretend. Everyone knows why you married him. Some women marry for love, some marry for money." That was it. She officially called me a gold digger in front of both families. I felt my face burn, but instead of lashing out right then, I smiled and said, "You know what, Linda? That's an interesting claim. Since we're all family here, let's clear the air." I got up, went to my office, and returned with a copy of our prenuptial agreement. I always keep important documents organized, and I knew exactly where it was. I laid it flat on the table and said, "This is our prenup. You'll see here that at the time of signing, I had more in savings, owned property in my name, and had investments Mark didn't. If anyone's protecting themselves financially here, it was me, not him. And if anyone looks like they married up on paper, well, then I let that sink in." Linda's face went red. She sputtered, "Well, that doesn't mean anything. You could still be," but my husband cut her off. "Mom, enough. You've been insulting my wife since day one, and now you've embarrassed her in front of everyone. I'm done with this." His sister actually started laughing, saying, "Wow, Mom, you've been calling her a gold digger this whole time when she's richer than Mark?" The table erupted into awkward chuckles, and Linda stormed out, muttering about how I humiliated her. The fallout has been dramatic. Linda is now telling extended family that I disrespected her and rubbed my money in her face. She's spinning the narrative like I attacked her. Some relatives are staying neutral, but others told me privately they were glad someone finally put her in her place because she's been spewing poison for years. The best part? Mark finally sees how toxic she's been. For the longest time, he brushed off her comments as just how Mom is. But now that she embarrassed both of us in public, he's on my side. We've decided to go low contact. And honestly, I feel like a weight has been lifted. Do I feel guilty about exposing her in front of everyone? Not really. She chose the battlefield, and I simply showed the receipts. If you're going to accuse me of being a gold digger, at least do your research before making a toast about it.